Hi guys, it's Jody. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a palette knife swipe where I load everything up on the palette knife and swipe that way. I'm putting the, after my mishap my last video, it was a good save, but a mishap nonetheless. I'm going to practice that circular swipe off camera a little bit more before I bring it back. But one of my favorite ways to swipe thus far is loading everything up on the palette knife itself and then utilizing the negative space, the pillow cells that come up. I'm really loving this technique, so I'm gonna do that today. I wanted to bring back the colors I used in the last video. I really loved them together. The cappuccino and the pinwheel, the fluorescent violet, and then the PBO iridescent blue black. I just loved the mix with it, and I think it's going to look nice in this style of piece. So we're going to do that today, so let's go get started having some fun. All right, for this video, I am using a 10 by 10 canvas, and the pillow I'm going to put down is, again, my Glidden Premium in satin. I kind of go between the two, eggshell and satin, whatever's on my bench. I still haven't put eggshell in my container that I keep on my bench, but that's all right. It is okay. So today's video is going to be, I'm going to do a palette knife swipe. So I'm going to put everything on here. I am going to stay away from the circular swipes for a little bit. I'm going to practice until the happy accidents are awesome. And, I wanted to show you that you can save stuff, and happy accidents happen. So, to everybody. But I want to use the same colors that I used in my last video. I really liked them together. And so I wanted to kind of do the palette knife where I put everything on here and I kind of swipe it, and I utilize the pillow cells as well. So that is what we're doing today. So I've got, I'll show you, just mixed up a fresh batch of Australian Floetrol cell activator with Amsterdam titanium white. And that's the consistency. It's at 4:1. And all my colors I will show you really quick. So it's the same from the last video, the Liquitex acrylic gouache fluorescent violet. And there's that consistency. These are all mixed with the Infinity Jo Sonja pouring medium. And then my next color is going to be this little piggy. Whoop, almost dropped that in my paint. Cappuccino. The dark brown, the luscious chocolate brown, and then the PBO Studio Acrylics, the iridescent blue black. This is probably one of my all-time favorite colors, this right here. And then I have just a minuscule amount left of this little piggy pinwheel. I still have my sample that I'm using up. I mean, you're not even going to tell the consistency of it. You can watch my last video if you want the consistency, but even then there was just a little bit amount. There we go. I don't like to waste anything. That's just me. All these colors will be listed at the front of this video in pictures, and then also in the description down below, everything that's being used today. So all right, I'm going to load up my palette knife, and then we're going to get to it. All right, I've changed my mind at the last second. I am going to add black cell activator with the white cell activator, because I kind of want the pillow cells you'll be able to see them. I have just a little bit left of the black, and it is mixed the Amsterdam oxide black with the Australian Floetrol at 4:1. All right, kind of like that. I've got the black cell activator first, then I just kind of drizzled the white on, and then I've got the pinwheel, the blue black, the cappuccino, and then the fluorescent violet. And I'm just going to go right here. totally digging that. I'm glad I put the black in there. Good call, Jody. The last second. All right. All right. Same thing. I'm going to go, whoops. Right there. Some nice cells. Nice cells forming. I think that's good for the big tool. I think I might put a little bit more color right in here just with a small tool really quick. Just this little guy. And I've run out of black cell activator, so I'm just going to use white. Ouch. Just like that. Right here. There we go. All right, let's play with that. All right, we need to bring this up. It's starting to fall down. I'm gonna lose that, so I don't think I'm gonna do too much with that. But I really like this here and this. Down just a little. Some of this is probably gonna come off. Like this is definitely gonna come off, but I just wanted to bring that down. It's gonna come off too. I really love all the cells that are happening. I don't want to touch it too much. And where I would normally make embellishments in the pillow, it's just gonna come off, but maybe if I do something like right here, that might stay. All right, hopefully a little bit of that'll stay. I kind of like just what this is by itself. I'm gonna leave this alone. All right, I think we're good. I will meet you over at the spinner box. All right, that looks like before the spin. I kind of guide it and spin it as we go. I wanted to move this up just a little. And let's do first spin and see. Yeah. I don't want to lose all my color. Actually, I think I want to move it up. Take some from above off and then bring it back down. Okay. Let's do a little spin this way. Yeah, I am totally digging this. Still a lot of paint on there. I go this way. Get some of this off here. Okay, let's bring it back. Just love these colors together, and they're not in your face too, which is what I love. I love that I got a lot of the black and white cells. Almost there. Don't want to lose too much color left. It's kind of barely moving. Let's bring it back up just a little. Baby spin. Yeah. We're there. It's almost like a flame in the center. I kind of like this orientation, but here's what this piece looks like. I'm gonna get cleaned up and I will bring you over for the flyover. All right, here's the flyover of this guy. Look at these colors together. It's just gorgeous. Ah, I'm so glad I threw the black in there at the last second, and I love all the pillow cells I got. I'm not sure what this is in the center, but I'm kind of digging it. I'm kind of digging the white cells with the pinwheel and the fluorescent violet. Have I told you that these swipes are my favorite? I'm so much more comfortable with these than the circular swipe. But this just turned out amazing. I cannot wait to see it dry. So I will be back with the dried results once it's dry. And I'm back to show you the dried results from the piece you just saw me do. And could I tell you how much I love doing these palette knife swipes? I really enjoy the creativity that it brings. Just, you know, being able to utilize the negative space and the pillow cells. It just adds that much more to it. And I am not gonna, you know, stop gushing about it. So anyway, let's show the finished piece. Here it is without the bling, because it does have some bling. Nice subtle bling, actually, from the pinwheel and the iridescent, the blue black. And I'll insert a video. I always put dried results just as is without me commenting on them at the very end of each video, but I think I'm going to start doing it outside when the sun's out, just so you can see if there's super bling in there. But I mean, it just dried just gorgeous. And I really like this orientation. And I didn't try it under a black light yet. I should, because there's fluorescent violet in there. And you know me and black lights, I love it. Just that purple cast in there. I mean, I'm the purple girl, so, but I love with the cappuccino, just gorgeous. I think this piece really turned out nice. So there's that. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. Have you tried this technique? I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'm obviously not the originator of it. I've seen others do it, so I'm just trying to create my own way with it as well. So with that, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.